Why are we here? I mean, what is the purpose in life? We always hear people talk about fulfilling their higher purpose or their soul calling. And a lot of people talk about it and they say, yes, I feel like I'm fulfilling my higher purpose. But how do we even get to find that purpose? The problem is most people are confused. A lot of the time they're saying, oh, my intuition is guiding me, meaning their intuition is guiding themselves to their higher purpose, but they're confused because sometimes their intuition is right. And sometimes it's wrong. So if your intuition is 50-50, and sometimes it's telling you something which is not true, then how can you distinguish what is real and what is not, and what is your actual purpose? In finding your ultimate calling, surrendering is probably one of the biggest things you can do. The moment we start surrendering who we think we are, that character, that name that you are attached to, that upbringing that you have been conformed to, that society has conditioned you for, the moment you can surrender and let that go, let that identity go, who you think is your authentic self, then you will not just find who your authentic self is, you will find your authentic soul, who you truly are before you entered. You see, part of this game of life is that we will come across certain challenges in life. It's part of the game. We have to overcome the challenges. When we overcome the challenges, we get rewarded by it. You know, we get bonuses, we get the next level, we get closer to our calling. But the biggest problem is when people find struggles or when things get challenging or out of comfort, people say, this doesn't feel right for me. I feel like I'm not being my authentic self, yet not knowing that your authentic self that you think you are was also pre-programmed, and it's not you. All you need to do is think of your habits. Think of all the things that you find is your authentic self, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you act. But isn't it true that as kids we model from our parents, we model from our friends, we model from the people that are around us, we see the way they talk, the way they walk, we adapt different things, we adapt different styles. So over time you build this identity, this character that you think is you, which is not you. And my message for everybody is very simple today, is just to say, how about we surrender that identity? If you want to reach your higher calling, your higher purpose, you want to fulfill something that's beyond what you're fulfilling right now, then the moment you allow that identity to go, you start going on the seeker's journey to finding who you truly are. Your true identity is simple. It's pure energy. That's all you are. You're a ball of energy. So how do we know, how do we feel when a decision is made right that we are fulfilling that calling? Actually, it's very simple. Because energy in motion is how it shows in our physical reality as emotion. The moment we feel this emotional pull towards something, guess what? You're getting closer to your calling, your destiny. It takes courage. For sure it takes courage. It's not easy. I mean, we're saying that the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of your conditioning, to suddenly let all that go. It takes courage to step out of that comfort. But once you find that strength, you find that power, and you allow those emotions to channel through you, you follow your intuition, which is that energy in motion. And you do what feels right. You follow that heart, you start taking action, uncomfortable action. you will get closer and closer to who you truly are. And that's the way to fulfill your purpose.